Hi.
Welcome to the Tiny Piney Farm.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been so long since we've seen you, and we apologize. But it's been horrendous here. The heat's been terrible.
You're newlyweds.
We are newlyweds. Still, we'll probably always be. However, today, we have to update you. What did we do today?
We made lots of videos.
We did. Because you know what? We wanted to show you the update on Hopalong because he has that really bad leg thing going on. So we wanted to show you that, how we're dealing with the heat in the Ozarks. I don't know how hot it is there, but it is just devil's hot here.
Chiggers.
Oh my gosh, yes, we're going to talk about chiggers and so much more. So don't go anywhere. We're going to jump in and go catch.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, please. And don't forget, we have got merch coming, so you're going to like our tiny, piney, slimy stuff coming. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. Okay, we're taking off his bandage now. Can you see that? He's got his poor little leg. It's going to be relief. It's okay, sweetie. Shh. We got to get this off you. It's okay. You know, we want to let you go, and we want to let you be happy. So we tried, this is the second splint we did on poor little guy. And it seems like his little leg healed.
Healed cockeyed. It healed all funny.
Yeah, it did. I breathed something. Did you just accidentally give me a little feather in my tickle in my throat? Oh my. The little bumblebees and everything are out. Sorry, Lava. It's okay. You're not Lava. I called him Lava. Our little rooster.
Hopalong.
Yeah, Hopalong has been a brave little camper. Loves to play with his babies. Do you have your knife?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, we don't want to take it. It's okay, sweetie.
There we go. It's coming off.
It's okay. He's just like, let me go back with my other girls. Is it still crusty?
Yep. Really crusty.
Oh my gosh, maybe we're going to have to wrap him again. We might have to keep an eye on him.
No,
we don't know.
This is just poop. It's stuff on
Oh, it's poop? That you think he's hit his butt? You think it's okay, sweetie.
There we go. He's fine.
You think so?
Pretty good, yeah.
I hope you're going to be feeling better, little Hopalong. You may always have your little Hopalong gimpy status, but it's okay. We love you anyway. He's so cute, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's a good
And
boy.
it's hard because when you have animals on the farm, you want to take care of all of them. Whether you're going to eat them for meat or whether you're just going to love them, take them as pets and use their eggs, because we love eggs, and guinea eggs are good, and guinea fowl is really tasty too. But I think we're going to let little Hopalong live out his or her life. We don't know if it's a he or she yet. Oh yeah, that's still, it looks like he injured it again.
Dirt.
I hope it's just dirt. So it looks like we have a successful leg unwrapping right here. There's his little leg. See? And let him go. And I think we have some little, oh, look at him. He's still hopping, but you know what? He looks better. Without that bandage, he's looking really good.
Better, huh?
Yes, those are our new nesting boxes and our fans, and we have, we're going to be bringing ice out because we had decided that when we put this newer version of our coop up, that we needed to keep our birds cool. So we're going to go over some of that with you in the next explanation of the video. Welcome to the Tiny Piney and our channel where we hope to share. I don't share that, but we hope to share our learning experiences and what we're doing here on the Tiny Piney with you. And this is our latest update. I mean, being newlyweds, we are kind of busy. We get busy in a lot of different areas, but shut up. We got the chickens in the gardens. Oh, just zip it, Skippy. He is so wrong. Okay, but that's because we put get busy on the outside of our chicken nesting box because we were being silly. And so it's been a long time since we posted a video, and we're really sorry. But today's update, we get to show you what happened with our little Hopalong, and we're really excited that even though it was really broken bad, we think it was broken at the hip now, that it healed. What did you see?
It's going to be gimpy forever. The little guy's got a twisted leg, but he's healed. So it's going to be okay.
And there's no swelling?
No.
There's no blood, you know.
He runs around with the rest of them like he's normal.
And that's the big thing you want to watch when you have livestock, especially when you have birds. especially with all the scares of the avian bird flu and that sort of thing. You want to make sure that they're not getting bumblefoot from being in really, really wet or feces laden bedding area. You want to make sure that they have clean water always. And that's what we really wanted to go over in the video with you was, all the things that we've been doing to update and keep our animals happy.
It's been hot here.
So first of all, we haven't told them about our new lava, have we? Or did we tell them about lava?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we got a rooster named Lava.
I know, he's so adorable. And he keeps all the girls in line.
Yeah.
And
we did tell him the last
We did? We did tell him? Okay.
Yes.
Well, we might have to have Jacob cut this out because I don't know what the heck
Jacob, cut that out.
Jacob, cut that part out. Okay, so.
Well, it's been really hot here.
It's been incredibly
In the
bloodied.
hundreds.
Yes. And I think that's the hardest thing, when you've got humans that have to live in this, I can't imagine being an animal with all that fur. And remember, we did the research online and we found out basically that chickens have an interior core temperature of 104. That is scary. When we learned from our friends, Sherry and Gary, that it's dangerous when you have heat and humidity. I mean, one thing if you're in the Arizona desert, or let's say, you just have humidity, but when you have heat and humidity, it can be very dangerous for your animals.
Which is what we have here now.
Bad.
So
we've had it for what, 2 weeks now? Almost 90s and 100s?
Yeah, we haven't had any rain in a month. It seems like any real rain.
And what's coming next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of hot weather. It's going to be in the hundreds again.
So we've been filling up milk jugs, empty milk jugs of water, freezing it, and putting it in their water buckets.
And those are the buckets.
Twice a day. We change it out twice a day.
Those are the buckets you saw in the video that we're hanging that we installed those little tiny nipples in. And one of the biggest things we found with these is that, besides we have well water and it does have rust deposits and calcium deposits.
You got to clean the nipples.
Yeah.
Keep those nipples clean.
Well, that's because, the birds approach it and sometimes they have all kinds of stuff on their beaks. So we have a couple scrub brushes dedicated to, keeping our nipples clean and you got to stick the brush in the bucket because a lot of times people don't realize in this hot weather, bacteria grows in whatever it can land on. So
you do not want bacteria on your nipples.
You don't want to get slimed, okay? No. Nobody likes slimy nipples. Oh, I mean, slimy buckets in the water and the bacteria.
For yourself.
Just ignore him. So we had to learn because we've looked at videos. Nobody's ever discussed this. You get a warm day.
And it gets really slimy in that bucket and it's nasty and it plugs up your nipples.
Well, not only plugs it up,
yeah,
but it can, give your chickens bad bacterial infections and make them sick.
Like bacteria growth.
They'll overheat, et cetera, et cetera. So just be really, really careful with your buckets and whatever watering system you use. I used to feed birds a lot out of those plastic feeders, and what happened is their little eyes from rubbing the edge of the feeders would get a really bad growth. It was like a major infection. So with chickens or any other fowl, your guineas, your ducks, your geese, make sure you're clean always. You change everything frequently. You wipe down the edges, wash your hands. We keep soap. There's our little chicken coop behind us and that little green, what is that called? Like a hose reel?
Yeah.
We keep soap out there. And just so we can real quickly wash our hands, keep ourselves clean, keep the chickens clean, don't cross-contaminate.
Don't wear your chicken shoes in the house.
Yes. Chicken shoes are kept, in a certain part of the garage, and we rinse our boots off too. So we're not carrying. And a lot of times you'll see me, and I'm walking in there with my flip-flops and stuff. It's probably not a good idea, but I haven't ever had a problem. So what other updates do we need to worry?
Well, we're putting fans out there too.
Oh my gosh, yes, you guys saw the fans. We had 2 fans to create that cross ventilation, right? Oh my gosh. And all right, in this heat, I mean, tell us, okay, what else? We do so much for these birds. What are we doing to keep them cool in this heat?
Treats. They get frozen treats. Watermelon and vegetables. You make this giant bowl of a mishmash of vegetables and banana chopped up, all sorts of food.
And
for
remember
them.
peaches and
Peaches
watermelon.
from our orchard.
I know, we got peaches in here.
Yeah.
So he calls them chicken popsicle treats because the chickens get their own little popsicles.
Chicken popsicles.
So Papa takes some chicken popsicles. And I do have a big bowl.
That's around 4 o'clock, the hottest part of the day. We change the waters.
Meaning you change big old ice cubes.
Make sure the nipples are clean.
You change the ice cube balls.
Yeah.
Big old ice cube balls.
Yeah, that really goes a long way for keeping the water clean.
It does. It does.
And then they get a treat. And then they also get out right before they go to bed. We let them out. For
Wait. What do you do?
45 minutes.
What do you do with the little, you do the ice baths in front of the fans?
Oh, yeah, like evaporative cooling.
Yes. It's so cute. Yep. What are those? We have the cake pans. And we fill up with ice, and then he just puts a little dribble of water so they can go in there and stomp on it. But we put
They drink it too.
What do? You put it about 2 feet away from the fan, so the fan hits it, and it creates this nice cool breeze. So you see these chickens, we walk out there.
Chicken air conditioner.
And they go out there, and you see all their little, that's what we say, their gluteus maximus up in the air, and they're like, woo, this feels good. It's so cute. We got to get a picture of that sometime. They love cooling off like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Yep. And then we put another one for them to drink.
We also supplement their food with lizards and frogs.
Yes, any lizards and frogs we find, they love their meat. And the ground, okay, because we are in the Ozarks here, is all rock. I got my dream husband, I got my dream rocky land. I can't dig anything. It's like I need worms. So I think we're going to start a worm farm. I need worms because I love throwing, my fish. I love throwing the chicken.
Got worms?
Stop. That's what we need to do. Tiny, piney worms. So I think that's what we're going to look into next.
We're moving from chickens to worms. We have a worm farm.
we want our chickens to be very, shall we say, a higher protein in their diet, because we switch. This is another thing about our feed we're going to have to go over with you.
You feed them mealworms too.
Yes,
treat.
I do feed them mealworms. The next video for next week, we're going to cover some of the things we feed them to keep them healthy. They're just starting to lay, and guess what? We didn't know this, but in order to help chickens get the idea that they have to lay, you have to put like little wooden eggs or ceramic eggs in their nesting boxes. So Matt drew cute little images on them. We're going to show you that in the next video, what we did, and hopefully maybe
so we don't pick them up and put them in with our eggs.
That's right.
And eat them.
That's true, and it's to give them the idea that they get to just rub down.
They also peck their own eggs, and sometimes they crack it.
Yes.
So they were in there pecking these wooden eggs, and they couldn't crack it. So maybe they'll learn not to peck their eggs.
But you did break our ceramic eggs we got.
I did. They're slippery. So I ordered the wooden ones. I would not recommend buying ceramic eggs because they are hollow and they break.
And they were slimy in his hands.
Nobody needs slimy eggs in my hand.
We're on the tiny, piney, slimy kick today.
No slimy nipples, no slimy...
Nothing is allowed to be slimy.
No slimy snake mouth, no slimy eggs.
So, keep your rags handy, your brushes handy, and, take care of and keep your little chickens clean, because the cleaner you are, the fresher, the better tasting your eggs are going to be, the cleaner your chickens are going to be. When you do decide to, whack their heads over a log, chop their head off and let them run, until their blood's all out.
You're doing that. I don't have the stomach
I know you don't. Either that or, you know what? There's other ways you can process birds. I know that was a little, really out there. I'm sorry about that, but that's the way I watched my aunt do it. Yeah. So, thank you for joining us. We're sorry we took so long, but we're still here. We are still learning. We got potatoes and gardening stuff to show you for next week, and we're just getting in the groove of how to do this, and we're working on merchandise. What kind of merchandise are we going to do?
Snake mouth t-shirts.
Oh, that's right, snake mouth. And what about mugs? We need to do snake mouth mugs too.
Okay. Maybe slimy nipples.
No slimy nipple mugs.
No slimy nipples. Nobody needs slimy nipples.
Nobody needs slimy nipples. Oh my gosh. Okay, ignore that. Cut, take, whatever. But please join us.
We've got like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Okay, we're hoping you get something out of this. Like I said, we never, dump a bunch of information. We're just sharing our experiences, and hope you are enjoying the journey with us, and hoping this is a little entertaining part of your day. Because we love to watch other people learning too on YouTube, and it's a great venue to share who you are and how you're doing it, and what we're encountering. And our big thing for this end of this video is chiggers, and more chiggers. Okay.
Don't wear a kilt in the summer here.
No, they will crawl right up there where your little elastic is, and they'll go. They dig a big old hole in you. So
Well,
if you
you're
have
wearing
any,
a kilt, there's no elastic, there's nothing there.
well, your cod piece.
There's no codpiece, there's just you and the chiggers.
Okay, well, so you go commando, but let's not tell people that. The point is they get
You
in
just
your
did.
they get in your waistband, all right? They get right in your socks. And they
They're
crawl
awful,
in.
and you don't even
And
know they're there.
They dig a valley in your body, and it's really awful. And you scratch and scratch and scratch, and then you've got this horrendous little volcano-looking thing.
I never thought I'd want ticks back.
I know,
At least
right?
I can pick the ticks off.
Well, we're finding out that the lizards he's killing and the frogs eat the chiggers.
The chiggers.
So we're gonna do a worm farm so they can live and the worms can get eaten by the chickens. So if you guys have any tips for chiggers, how to keep them off you, how to control them, we would love to know. And thanks so much for joining us here on the Tiny Piney, and we hopefully see you next week. And we're gonna start some live shows eventually, so don't go anywhere. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.